Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So friends, today we have a special guest with us. Her name is Anchal, and she recently got selected in Infosys, and her date of joining is 17th of Feb. And the most important thing is she is from mechanical department. So definitely we will hear from her like how did she prepare, and when was her written test, when did she get the interview call, each and everything from her only we will come to know. And she is also online study for you classroom student. So congratulations Achal for getting selected in Infosys.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so definitely the floor is completely yours now, so please tell us about yourself, and when did you write the Infosys test, when did you get the email that you were selected, when did you get the interview email. So each and everything I basically we wanted to hear from you only.
Hello, I am Anchal Padhy. I have completed my BTech in 2021,
Mhm.
and my BTech was in mechanical branch,
Mhm.
and I am from Odisha.
Great. Mhm.
So my written test was held in 23 January,
Mhm.
and after that, result was announced in 28 January.
Mhm.
After that, I received my interview schedule mail for 6th February,
Mhm.
and my offer letter was received on 10th February,
10th
and my
February.
joining date is 17 February.
Very good. So everything happened so quick. So you must be very, very happy.
Yes, yes, sir.
Great. Okay. So tell us a bit about your written test, because again, people will be applying for the Infosys examination. So tell us in very brief, like how many sections were there, and was it difficult? How did you prepare? So being a selected candidates, you will have more experience as of now.
There are 5 sections.
Mm-hmm.
One was aptitude,
Mm-hmm.
second reasoning,
Mm-hmm.
third verbal,
Mm-hmm.
fourth pseudocode,
Mm-hmm.
and fifth was puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
And a written test was not that much hard,
Mm-hmm.
moderate level.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Okay, two questions
मुझे
here
तो
is.
पहले ओके
Okay. So two question here is like, how did you prepare for pseudocode being a mechanical engineer, and how did you prepare for puzzles, because puzzles were really tough and many of the students got rejected because of puzzles.
बोल पजल तो मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं आता था। मैंने सिर्फ ऐसे ही यूट्यूब पे सर्च किया था पजल के लिए, तो मैंने पहले आपका वीडियो देखा।
Mm-hmm.
तो मुझे मतलब समझ में आया कि कैसा होता है, कैसे टाइप का क्वेश्चन आता है वो सब। तो
Mm-hmm.
मैंने आपका ही चैनल फॉलो किया था, वो सूडो कोड और पजल वगैरह के लिए, एप्टीट्यूड, रीजनिंग। मतलब मुझे 2 दिन टाइम मिला था रिटर्न, मतलब 23 को मेरा एग्जाम था, तो
Mm-hmm.
मुझे 21 को मेल आया था कि 23 को एग्जाम होने वाला है।
Mm-hmm.
तो मेरे पास 2 दिन टाइम था, मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं था कि कैसा-कैसा आता है पैटर्न वगैरह, मतलब क्या-क्या क्वेश्चन आता है, कैसे टाइप का आता है।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने आपका चैनल फॉलो किया था, और पूरा 2 दिन सिर्फ आपके जितने वीडियोज़ थे एप्टीट्यूड का, रीजनिंग का, वो सब देख के मैंने प्रैक्टिस किया था। तो और वो 2 दिन में मैंने आपका क्रैकर कोर्स भी लिया था, तो
Mm-hmm.
उसकी वजह से मुझे थोड़ा ईज़ी हुआ वो। उस कोर्स की वजह से मैंने मतलब जितना भी वो क्वेश्चन वगैरह था, उसकी वजह से मुझे सूडो कोड और पजल सॉल्व करने को ईज़ी हुआ। उसकी वजह से वो मेरा रिटन एग्ज़ाम क्लियर हो गया।
Great, great, great. Okay, so basically you had followed our channel and the cracker course helped you. So yeah, puzzle
Yes,
was
sir.
one of the twisted section in Infosys this year, and also pseudocode. But still, you managed being from mechanical department, so that's very, very good.
Yes,
Okay,
sir, only because of you.
it's not because of us; it's all because of your hard work. We are just a medium. We are just guiding you guys. That's all. And when was your interview?
My interview was held on 6th February
Okay,
at 3 p.m.
okay, okay. So before that, I wanted to show you something. So if you remember, you had a interview session on TopMate. So before
Yes,
your
sir.
interview, and I had guided you what all things might be asked,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. So how much the session was helpful?
Sir, it was helpful for me because uh, आपने तो देखा ही था कि आ रहा था, गाइडेंस की वजह से आपने बोला कि ऐसे-ऐसे बोलना है, ये ठीक रहता है, क्योंकि हमारा सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है, उसके ऊपर ही हमारा इंटरव्यू डिपेंड करता है। तो
Correct,
उसके
correct.
वजह से आपने सेल्फ इंट्रोडक्शन बताया, तो मुझे थोड़ा ईज़ी हुआ इंटरव्यू के लिए।
Okay.
और आपने बताया कि क्या क्या पढ़
Okay. So yeah, so okay, so thank you. So that TopMate has helped many people. So that is the reason, like before one actual interview, you before your actual interview, you have to go through a mock interview, and that has
Yes,
helped many of the people.
definitely.
Okay, so ab batao, like what all questions are asked to you in the interview?
She was a girl, she was very friendly.
Okay, okay.
So first she told me that to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
तो आपने जैसे मुझे समझाया था कि ज्यादा कुछ बोलना नहीं है, जितना इम्पोर्टेंट है
Yes,
वही
brief.
सिर्फ से बोलना है आपके। हाँ, आपका टेक्निकल स्किल क्या है, प्रोजेक्ट में क्या था, जस्ट प्रोजेक्ट नेम और हेल्पफुल क्या है वो।
Mm-hmm.
फिर मेरा हॉबीज और मेरा शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म गोल क्या है,
Mm-hmm.
मैंने उतना ही बताया था इंट्रोडक्शन में।
Okay.
उसके बाद उन्होंने मुझे प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में पूछा था कि ब्रीफली एक्सप्लेन अबाउट योर प्रोजेक्ट।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने मेरा प्रोजेक्ट ब्रीफली एक्सप्लेन किया। वो हमारा टीम प्रोजेक्ट था, तो उन्होंने मुझे पूछा था कि उसमें तुम्हारा रोल क्या है।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने उन्हें बताया था कि हमारा प्रोजेक्ट 3D प्रिंटर के ऊपर था।
Mm-hmm.
तो मेरा उसमें रोल था कि असेंबली करना वो प्रिंटर प्रिंटर
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने उन्हें वो बताया। फिर उन्होंने मुझे पूछा कि आपने उस पे मतलब चैलेंज प्रॉब्लम क्या फेस किया है।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने उन्हें बताया कि हमारा जो प्रॉब्लम था मोटर के वजह से, कि मोटर का इशू था, उसके वजह से हमारा प्रिंटर
Okay,
ठीक
the
से प्रिंट
challenges
नहीं हो
faced in
रहा
your
था,
project. So
उसमें
because
रिपल्स आ रहे थे करके।
okay, 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 okay,
यस, हाँ।
okay.
तो उन्होंने इतना डीपली नहीं लिया उसको।
Mm-hmm.
उसके बाद उन्होंने मुझे पूछा सी के आपने टेक्निकल स्किल, और मैंने उन्होंने मेरा रिज्यूम देखा था, मेरा उसमें मेंशन है कि मुझे सी लैंग्वेज पता है। सो सी आस्क्ड मी अबाउट माय अबाउट basic question of C. First, he asked me about what is pointer.
Mm-hmm. What did you answer?
So I told her pointer is a variable which contains address of another variable.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great.
he after that she told me that to example दो उसका।
Mm-hmm.
तो मैंने उसका एग्जांपल दिया पॉइंटर क्या है।
Mm-hmm.
आफ्टर दैट ही she asked me like algorithm of sorting.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know very deeply about C. So I just told her, sorry, ma'am, I don't know. I know only basics.
Mm-hmm.
So she tells it's okay, no issue.
Mm-hmm.
After that, she asked me like, you know about blockchain?
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard that word?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell yes, ma'am, because Infosys was currently working on that. So I just hear, but don't know about that briefly.
Mm-hmm.
After that, she asked me like, what was the latest technology was trending on.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her machine learning and
Mm-hmm.
artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So she again asked me like, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
So I told her like I don't know what was the definition of that, but
Mm-hmm.
I can explain you by example.
Mm-hmm.
So by example, I explain here what was machine learning and what was artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
After that, that example was I picked from YouTube. So that time it was skipped by me, like I saw this video from YouTube example. So again she told me, okay, it was from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
From your experience,
Mm-hmm.
another give me another example.
Mm-hmm.
So first I thought like what was that, how can I explain. So she told me I will give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
So first she told Instagram, because in my hobbies I mentioned that my hobbies were making Instagram reels. So at that time मुझे suddenly याद आया कि when I was searching for dresses in Flipkart or Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
After that, if I open Instagram or Facebook, that
They will
ad
start
was
showing.
shown that.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
I told her that was the example of that. So she told like, okay, it was the best example of that. मतलब ऐसा example, मतलब इस पूरा इंटरव्यू में आपका ये एग्जाम्पल बहुत गुड था।
Oh, great. Mm-hmm.
उसके बाद उन्होंने बोला कि आई एम डन,
Mm-hmm.
आपको कुछ पूछना है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं। सो
Okay.
फर्स्ट आई
Mm-hmm.
आस्क्ड हर, मैम for rate my interview, because Infosys was my first interview for IT. So she told me like it was good because what was mentioned in your resume,
Mhm.
only that things you know, मीन्स मैंने कुछ एक्स्ट्रा रिज्यूम में ऐड नहीं किया था कि मुझे ये जावा वगैरह कुछ भी नहीं पता, ओनली सी पता है, तो मैंने सिर्फ सी ही मेंशन किया था और कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया था। तो उन्होंने बोला कि वो एक अच्छा पॉइंट है, क्योंकि most of candidates like they don't know about anything but mention in resume. So that was the good point. After that I asked her like which technology should I learn for joining Infosys.
Mhm.
So she told me like you are interested in machine learning and artificial intelligence, so you go for that. After that I asked her like if I join in Infosys, देन मुझे कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजी पे काम करना पड़ेगा। तो उन्होंने मुझे पूरा गाइडेंस दिया था कि ऐसा ऐसा पहले इंडक्शन का प्रोग्राम होता है, उसके बाद कुछ दिनों बाद तुम्हारा स्ट्रीम होता है, वो रैंडमली एक तुम्हें मतलब प्रोजेक्ट देते हैं। तो वो डिपेंड करता है उसके ऊपर कि कौन से प्रोजेक्ट का भी डिमांड चल रहा है, तो वो नहीं बता सकती, बस ऐसे ऐसे दो
Oh,
ट्रेनिंग होता है।
okay. The one question which you asked to interviewer was quite tough for the interviewer, basically. So please rate my interview, and definitely it
Yes.
will be very very tough for an interviewer to tell that to in front of the candidate. So we should definitely
Yes.
avoid this question to the interviewer. Because he or she will not be able to rate in front of you. Okay, but
Right.
that was a very, even they would have like thought like, what did she ask? Okay. And great. So I mean, being from mechanical background, see, of all non-IT student, like mostly, so during my live mock demo interview I came to know that most of the non-IT student, like, they are having the basic knowledge of C programming. So see, there is nothing wrong to go with, the interview with one of the language and with strong knowledge of that language, or maybe like average language or average knowledge of that language. So if you're from non-IT, no problem. So as I had mentioned during the live mock demo also to you, that C programming, you have a good hold on that, and plus oops concepts. So these are the two things, and definitely the latest trending technologies and all, you have to be keep in mind, because our life is getting controlled by the latest technology like Facebook, Insta. If you search a mobile on Flipkart, we will be able to see Flipkart is again always suggesting, and they will compare with other
Yes, sir.
mobile.
Also, I remember when I mentioned that my hobby was in making Instagram reels. That time he asked me like, what was the algorithm for that? You know? So I said, no, ma'am, I don't know, but I am interested to know what was that.
Okay, great. So, see, we are completely controlled by the technology now. Um, so that
Yeah.
either reels or addiction to Facebook or anything. So either addiction to YouTube. So everything is like completely we are controlled by YouTube. So great, Achal. So might be, this video will help others to understand, like, so either your communication skill, if you're not very good at communication skill, or how you have to prepare if you're from non-IT background. So this definitely, and one more thing, the last question I wanted to ask you. So there was some conversation you had in Hindi also, or it was completely in English? Because this video
No, sir.
intense, yeah, everything in
No,
English,
sir.
right?
Yes.
Okay, because this video I
My
just
my communication skill was not that much good, but I tried. That interview was held on fully on English, because if I told in Hindi, there are chances
see.
of
I will tell
rejecting,
you.
they'll
I will
reject
tell
my.
you. So when the interviewer interview a candidates, so they do not look at only your communication skill. See, communication skill is definitely important, but communication skill for companies, mass recruiter companies, they just wanted you to convey what you wanted to say. So they will not check like you are very fluent. See, if you are very fluent, if you are
Yes.
talented in technology and all, definitely you will not work for mass recruiter companies, right? You will go for the better companies. So I see many of the students will tell that even though his or her communication skill was not good, they got selected, because the companies will look in all the prospects, like how you're answering, what is, I mean, how quickly you respond to the things. So all those things matters, and definitely, are you able to convey the things properly or not? This is what a company look for. So these things would not matter, and do not think that your communication skill is not good. So see, we have to improve day by day. If you'll see my previous videos, I was not able to talk in English. Okay, I mean it was very difficult for me, and even I have a video on Joe's Talk where I have, I mean, explained all the problems which we faced. But we do not have to demotivate ourselves. See, we are in learning phase. We are learning. We know. So this is the confidence which we have to wear, because there are many people who has very good communication skill and they are working for some kind of a startup job for 10K, 5K, 15K. So there are many people are there.
Yes.
So we are far better than them. And yes, definitely we have to improve. Every day is a learning. So either in communication field or life teaches us lesson. So we have to learn from that. So thank you,
Yes, sir.
Achal.
Another thing I forgot. I also for interview मैंने आपका वो इंटरव्यू का मटेरियल भी लिया था पढ़ने के लिए, वो भी मेरे लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल रहा था.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, it is covered in very much brief and to the point. So that has helped many people. Thank you. And yeah, okay, Achal. So it was a great session with you. And
Thank you.
see you soon in the comment section. Please try to respond if you can.